Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Satisfactory. I am Arctic Wolf, and this is episode 2. Woohoo! Moving right along. In episode 1, we completed the hub. We got some smelting going on. And in this episode, we're going to unlock base building, and then we're going to automate iron plates, iron rods, copper wire, and copper cable, and concrete. And concrete. And did I mention the concrete? Because we're going to need a bunch of concrete. Run over here and grab some of that copper that I know is right up over here. Should be good. Should be good. No damage. All right. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, here we go. Over here. Got it. Take all the things. Put that one to make copper. Make a bunch of need to do a bunch of crafting. And we're back. Just finishing up some concrete here. That was like 20 minutes. I put two more miners out there on that limestone node. Yeah, to get this 200 concrete right here. Yeah, look at the recipe. It says you need 3 to make 1. So to get 200, you need 600 limestones. And that's what took so long, is waiting for those portable miners over there to draw all that out so I could run over here and craft it. So you guys didn't have to watch any of that. Here we go. And I'm short on the iron rods by just a couple. And here we go. Oh, that feels so good.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview. Building these will provide a grid for more advanced organizing and sectioning of your factory.
Cool. The animation is awesome. Watch that little thing take off. Alright. Now we need to get into logistics. What else? Plates, rods, and wire. Well, okay then. pod coming back.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
And we're back. I have crafted everything I need. Here we go.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
And that's going to unlock the man. Screws for that. But we now have foundations. So I'm gonna grab some limestone, turn it into concrete, and we'll get building. And that's not gonna be enough concrete for what I want to do. But it's gonna have to work for now. We'll go over there and get started. This is the spot that I mentioned in the last episode. Right here. Copper node should be just right over here. There it is. Bam. Got all that iron right there. Yeah, this is going to be nice. Okay. So, if you hold the Alt key and then scroll your mouse wheel, if you look down here, when I do that, right here, it works in this screen too. If your mouse isn't inside the window, you could change your number, and then if you just hit your keybind number over while you're hovering over top of the item, it'll put it in that spot. If you want to delete it, I don't know how to do that. I guess I have to just move it to a new spot and then put the new thing in that spot and it'll delete it. There's that. We're gonna need that one. Okay, now I can just scroll through this and say I want to pick up that one. It's just a big oh yeah, I want to make sure it's exactly north-south, so I'm going to put my dot up top here, exactly south. Place. I'm going to get into a fight right here. I'm definitely going to get into a fight. Well, I can't afford no more concrete, so let's go fight these guys. They're in the way. That's what I'm talking about. They all run behind you. worse than last time, but not too bad. We'll get more limestone, turn it into more concrete. Oh, the pod's back. Basic platform. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? That's, yep, 7 by 11. Yep. So that's going to be big enough to do what we need to do, which is these. No, we're going to leave one gap around the outside for belts and things, and we are going to put these there and there. This will be for iron, that will be for copper. Then we put one of these in. We're going to need 2 of these, right? No, I don't want it to snap to that. Let's see. There, and there. Luckily for me, there's an iron node right there, so iron and copper will be easy to get. Maybe I can turn this layout. Yep, turning it. Copper's coming in from that side, so the smelter can be right there. That's good. It's too far back. Fight these guys just to get them out of there. I'm going to do that if they come at me though when I get this one. Okay. Yeah, that's going to become a problem in a minute. Can make biomass now. That'll be helpful. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that little montage. What had happened was I ran out of space while I was recording the last clip, and which kind of unfortunate because it just got reduced down to a little clip, 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 clip. But every time you see one of them little fades run across the screen, I cut about 10 minutes of me walking around collecting resources, crafting stuff up so I could continue building. So what I did, I put my miner in over on the limestone over there, and that belt runs over here to that constructor. And then I got this miner right here, and that miner right there on the iron and copper respectively. Come on up here, and now we're going to be getting 60 iron per minute off of each of these nodes because they're all normal nodes. So, well, 60 ore, doesn't matter which one it is. So this one needs to split into 2 smelters because they can only handle 30 each. Same with the iron. And now the concrete's a little bit different. It's got a weird number over here. See, it makes 45 a minute, so you need 1 1/4, 1 1/3. What I'll end up doing is splitting the 60 into 2 30s and just let them run at 33% each. That'll work, or 66% each. That'll work just fine. I'll get all of it made and it'll work. So up next is I gotta turn the iron ingots into plates, rods, and screws, and I have to turn the copper ingots into wire and cable, and I have to turn the limestone into concrete. So I will be back to you in a minute. Alright, and we're back. Looks a little bit different. In fact, I'm gonna go down the other side here. Whoa, whew, almost died there. Well, fell, got hurt. I don't like getting hurt. Alright, let's move this over here so I can show you what we got going on. Let's see, that one right there. Now let's go up here and take a look. Okay, so storage units down on that end. At the far end we've got cable, then wire, and then it's going to be plates, then rods, then screws, then concrete. So we got the copper coming in here. It gets split right there into the 2 smelters. The 2 smelters merge back into 160 line. And this is one of my favorite splitters right here. This is a 1-to-4 splitter. Each of the copper wire constructors requires 15 copper ingots per minute. So that means the 60 can get split into 4. So we're going to bring it in here. We're going to split it twice. Half of it goes into this splitter, and half of it comes down here into this splitter. And then them splitters do the same thing. Split half that way and half that way. Half of our wire production comes up top. It's a really convenient 30 wire to 15 cable conversion back the other way here. So we'll just make the cable, merge it back together, and send it down to the storage unit. This wire comes out and goes to the storage over there. On this side we got the iron. Now our iron plates is going to give us 20 plates at the cost of 30 ingots per minute. So we got a splitter right there. It splits the 60 line exactly in half. It shoves 30 in here and 30 down there. Now the iron rods make 15 per minute. They take 15 per minute and give us 10. No, they give us 15 per minute. Something like that. There's a little bit extra when you convert the rods to screws. There's some extra that comes out. So all of the rods are getting merged onto this line. We're going to split and overflow the screw machine. Whatever doesn't go in there will go down into the storage. And the screws will go down into the storage. And then we got the limestone getting split into the two constructors like I talked about before. Each one's running 66% efficiency, making 30 each. Merge back into the two 15 concretes coming out, merge into a 30 and go into the storage unit. And that's the whole thing. It's going to make us all of our tier 1 materials. So the next step will be to figure out how much power this operation is going to use and build the correct number of biomass burners, collect the biomass, and get it fired up. So I will be back with you. Okay, and I'm back. First thing I want to talk about is, in my last little talk I said that I was going to get 30 concrete out of this concrete setup over here. That is incorrect. 30 concrete would imply that I'm getting 45 limestone in and it makes 15 out. Since I'm only getting 30 in each machine, it's only going to put out 10 per machine. So I will only be getting 20, not 30. But that aside, power calculations. I've got 3 miners, and the miners each take 5 megawatts power to use. So that's 15. And then there's 4 smelters that take 4 megawatts to use, and 12 constructors that also take 4 megawatts to use. So that's 16 at 4 megawatts. So if you hit N in Satisfactory, it pulls up this little search bar. But the nifty thing about this search bar is it's also a calculator. So you could just, oh, tell me what 16 times 4, and it says, oh, it's 64. And then you can, okay. And the 64 plus 15, don't ever math on camera, is 79. Alright, so each biomass burner makes 30 megawatts. Can't tell right here because it's not, hold on, maybe if I put fuel in it. There we go, 30 megawatts. So that would be 60 megawatts and 90 megawatts. So when I connect this to here, that should turn everything on. And with that, the grind is significantly reduced. Because let me tell you, the grind was real. This was a real cart before the horse type project. Like, you got to keep crafting all this stuff to make all the things, to make the thing that you're making, so that you can no longer have to craft all the stuff to make the things. But that's satisfactory. That's how it works. And now that this is done, I don't have to do any of that. Well, not as much. I still have to do some. But it's alright. I love it. Great. And I hope you guys love it too. That'll be it for today. I'm going to call it there. Next time, well, in between episodes, I'll probably slap a shell on this thing and put a roof on it. Now that it's making my concrete, I can just use that storage bin to build it. It'll be a lot faster. So when we come back, working on upgrades in the hub, we'll probably move the hub over here somewhere. Probably on the second floor of this building here. And we'll move them smelters, get rid of all that extra stuff over there. And reinforced iron plates. And let's see what else. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. We'll see y'all next time. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to see the next video. And with that, Wolf out.